I keep doing this. I don't know why I keep forgetting to bring my own self up on the screen. Lord have mercy. I keep doing that. What the world is wrong with me? What's up, everybody? Thank you so very much for joining me at the Mad Church Disease podcast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad to be with you guys on tonight. I am at home. I am relaxing after the day after Memorial Day. And after the last couple of days I have had, I've just been trying to relax today, do a little bit of work, make sure I get some things done. And that has been my modus operandi for today. Shout out to all of you in the chat. Welcome to the Mad Church Disease program. I'm your humble host and servant, Marcellus. I'm very glad that you are with me in this endeavor tonight. And we do have a lot of information to go through. What's up, Jacqueline? Thank you so much for being here. Angela Smith, Patsy Brown. What up, Patsy? Gerald, good to have you with us. Katrina, thank you so very much for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Beauty for Ashes, fitness is everything. What's up, Daryl? I appreciate all of you guys that are here. Please make sure that you hit the like button. I really would appreciate it. I've got 75 of y'all here already, so please make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay. And so I would appreciate that. All right. Now, you guys know that when I do go live, Thursday is our primetime night, but we do try to make sure that we are hitting our budget. Tonight is a crucial night for budget. So if I can hit budget tonight and Thursday night, I don't really need to worry about the rest of the week and the weekend. So if you guys can make sure that you support the channel, I need at least 9 of you to support the channel. 1 of you have already supported tonight. When I can get over here to figure out who it was, I will tell you. Who was it, Lord? Erica, thank you so very much for your support. I appreciate it. So if I can get at least 9 more of you guys to support the channel, we will have met our budget. All right. So thank y'all so very much. I've got some updates, some news, and we'll be talking about those updates and the news, and we'll get everything started and kicked off here in just a minute. But just make sure that you guys support the channel because we do have a lot of stuff and to work on and a lot of stuff to do here very soon. All right. So y'all make sure y'all do that. I appreciate it, okay?
Mad Church Disease, a channel that's all about current events, news, and Christian drama. A channel that's dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Our brothers and sisters who courageously stepped outside the safe bounds of institutional Christianity to tell the truth. A channel whose goal is to help the average person understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. So, like, comment, subscribe, and smash the notifications button to be a part of this channel.
All right. Thanks so much. Fitness is everything. You can do whatever you like. It's all up to you guys. However you support the platform, I appreciate it no matter what. All right. Thank y'all so much. Well, I guess I better start off with this. I wasn't going to start to this. Oh, well, it seems, ladies and gentlemen, that the paperwork has dropped in relation to the Thomas Dexter Jakes versus Dwayne Youngblood case. You guys know I'm going to give some commentary to this. You know, nobody gives commentary to this stuff like I do. I am going to address this tomorrow night. I'm going to take my time and go through the documents. I'm not in any rush. We will go over this tomorrow. So you guys make sure that you guys are back here tomorrow, same bat station, same bat channel, and we will, of course, address it. But just to get to the mere point, Larry Reid is named in the lawsuit at this particular point. There are some things that are listed in the documents that clearly state that TD Jakes' legal team is communicating that Larry Reid and Dwayne Youngblood worked in consort with one another based on the paperwork and my interpretation of that paperwork. So it is imperative, ladies and gentlemen, that we go over that information. And so we will be talking about that. Just to let you guys know, yes, I'm very serious. I'm serious. I'm very serious. If you don't leave me now, I need y'all to stay right here with me. But if you when we get off the live tonight, you can go over to the St. James channel. He did some commentary on it. And I'm going to do my commentary on tomorrow. So you guys make sure that you go ahead. You can go over there and watch that commentary because that'll help you to understand it. And what up, T. Davis? Thank you so very much for being here. So we're definitely going to deal with that. You know what? I didn't even pull up my other browser. I need my other browser if I'm going to tell y'all these stories. I need the other browser. And I got so many things to talk about tonight. I don't even really know where to start. But let me just start here. If you've been gone, hey, Leah, thank y'all for coming over and supporting. I appreciate it. Y'all know over the last couple of days, I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff. Let me tell y'all what happened to me. And I'm glad TD Jakes is up on the screen because I need to communicate this. Let me say this. Last night at about 1:30, I think it was 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock. I was so dirt tired after all of the stuff that I had been dealing with over the last couple of days. I mean, I just conked out and went to sleep. About 1:30 in the morning, I was awakened and I was like, okay, Lord, what you want to talk about? And the Lord showed me a how do I describe it? Kind of like a vase holder, like something. Let me tell you what it was. It was a circular vase holder that had a vase inside of it, or a jar inside of it. It had three legs to it, and the legs were very, very close together. I mean, they were the way the vase stand was standing up was very, very close. And I saw this vase tip over and the stand tip over, and I saw the vase shatter in a million pieces. And when the vase shattered in a million pieces, the Lord said, truth, trauma, and treachery. So the Lord said to me this morning, truth, trauma, and treachery. I want y'all to hear me very carefully. And I didn't mean to start off the show this deep, going into this. But, we're suffering in the country with people who just don't know how to tell the truth. And sometimes in life, you are surrounded by people who just won't admit to the truth. And it produces in all of our lives trauma. TD Jakes has been in a traumatic situation for months. I would venture to say he's probably been in a traumatic situation for over 2 years, almost 2 years, dealing with the P. Diddy situation, dealing with the Manasseh Jordan situation. Shout out to the person that gave me a super chat. I missed that. I'm sorry, Darlene. Darlene, thank you so much. I just saw the little thing up there. I apologize. I'm a little slow with it tonight. Sorry about that, Darlene. He's been dealing with a lot of trauma. And the truth has been in question, and the truth keeps being in question. No matter what the man does, no matter what the man says, folks in the world is just going to be linking him forever with P. Diddy. Can you imagine your life of ministry being reduced down to, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Take this, take that, take that. Can you imagine? That's now your legacy. Could you imagine that your legacy is now linked with baby oil and lube? I'm just saying. Could you just imagine that? That has to be something else to weigh on the psyche. And can you imagine the level of trauma that he has to feel because of that? That's a trip, isn't it? I was thinking about that. But let me tell you something else that I was thinking about. The treacherous acts of these people. The people are so full of treachery, and then they wonder why their bodies get sick. And they wonder why they all sorts of things end up happening to them is because of their underlying motives and all of the stuff that they're doing. Listen, I just believe, I really believe, now this is a personal belief of mine, that when you have such bad motives and you do such treacherous activity, sometimes it shows up in your life in other forms and fashions. That's one of the reasons why I try to be good to people and I try to treat people kindly and fairly. Because whatever you're doing, it's going to come back to you, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. If you have a heart full of treachery and you have a heart full of deceit and lies, you are going to find yourself staring down the barrel of your own mess. And sooner or later, somebody's going to fire the gun and you're going to have to deal with what you dealt with. When that vase hit the ground and shattered into a million pieces, I said, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? He said, because of their treacherous behavior, I'm going to shatter them into a million pieces. And you know what I did? I did what the other men of God did in the Bible. I started praying for people. That's what I did. Lord, don't do it. Whatever you do, Lord, just don't do it. And I know some of you may think that, well, Marcellus, that's not good. You should let them. No. Because if God spoke to me, if God spoke to them about me, I would hope somebody would turn around and start praying for me, because you don't want to find yourself into the hands of an angry God. You know, some of these people are treacherous and you don't even have to do anything to them, and they're just so treacherous. But it's something to behold. But that's TD Jakes. We're going to deal with TD Jakes on tomorrow. Now, all of these people that you see on this here screen right now, I got to go through all of these stories and try to get through all of these stories here within about, I'm going to try to do it, y'all, in an hour and 45 minutes. So y'all, not an hour and 45, I mean 1 hour. I'm sorry, because I need to go find me something to eat. I'm hungry. So anyway, I don't want to be up here all day. Y'all know I'm trying to eat a little, eat less. I'm eating less. I tried some, speaking of eating less, I tried some plant-based like chicken nuggets things yesterday. They were delicious. I put them in the air fryer. I've been using my air fryer a lot. That air fryer was actually sent to me by a former co-host of the A-Team, and I've actually just started using that air fryer. And here's the funny thing. I started thinking, you know, it's so funny how life has a way of turning and keeping you sometimes off your kilter. Sometimes it's knocking you off. Clarissa, my back is okay, although I do think I need a different mat for this floor here, and I'm gonna have to get a more cushioned mat for the floor, because I'm standing up now to do these lives, and sometimes when you guys see me, now watch this, you see how I'm standing now. I'm standing on both my feet now. Now watch this. When I don't stand on both my feet, you'll see me go like this, right? And you'll see my shoulder will drop, and the reason why is because I'm trying to relax my foot. And I didn't notice since Katrina, why you got me talking about this? My right foot is actually swollen. And the reason why my right foot is swollen is because I stumped my toe the other day twice in the same spot. And I was in so much pain. And I was icing my foot and everything. Because last night I was looking at my foot. I say, boy, my toes feel I say, my toes is looking a little fat. I looked down at my foot. I said, oh my God, my foot is swole. I said, but it's because of my toe. There's nothing wrong. It's not because I'm standing here. It's just because of the fact that I hit my toe twice. Have you ever hit your pinky toe on something 2 times in the same day? Good Lord, I was in pain the other day, but that's a whole nother matter. But we're going to deal with these people tonight, and we're going to talk about them. And you know what? I'm going to go here first. I'm going to go here first. Let's start with EJ for just a second. I've already talked about EJ over the last couple of days, but I just so happened to be watching a video last night. One of EJ's friends, his name starts with a B. I know it's Bumbakan, Mambako, Bobako, Bubaki, Abudada. I don't know exactly how to pronounce the man's name, right? So he was giving commentary to one of EJ's videos, and of course EJ mentioned the man's name in the video, whatever. But I guess Marcus Rogers and EJ have been going at it, because EJ feels like Marcus Rogers should, you know, I guess be a little bit more on his side and be supportive of him, etc., etc. And I think that EJ said that Marcus Rogers said some, you know, disparaging things regarding him. I don't really know because I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. I'm just repeating what the man said on his program. Let me tell you something. EJ, you can't afford no more enemies. You can't afford no more enemies. Whatever you got going on between you and Marcus Rogers, get it settled and shut up. And just don't mention him anymore. Okay, just cut it out. You got enough enemies, EJ. Knock it off. That's all I'm gonna say to you on tonight, because you and your cohort group over there done cost me hell over the last 2 days. That's all I'm gonna say. You done nothing but hell. I've been going through nothing but hell for the last 2 days. I don't even want to be bothered with what you got going on over there. You, them owls, the three angels on the three-way phone call. I don't want to deal with nothing that got anything to do with EJ at this particular point. I'm gonna take a 3-day EJ break. I don't even want to mention you for the next 3 days, but I do have some more stuff to talk to you about you coming up here soon. But you can best believe that, and I'll deal with you shortly, EJ. I most certainly will. All right, now let's get on to my Instagram pastor. Whether you guys know it or not, over the weekend, Pastor Jamal Bryant led a prayerful protest outside a Target store in Conyers, Georgia. He was marking the 5th anniversary of the George Floyd killing by the police in Minneapolis, Minnesota. He was also pushing the national boycott. Just so y'all know, we not going back to Target, it seems. And here's the thing. At some particular point, ladies and gentlemen, we as African American people, I hate even using that term. We as Black Americans are going to have to learn that we have to stand for something. We got to stand for something, and we're going to have to start taking our money elsewhere if these people are not. And here's the thing, they're counting on us not sticking with this stuff. I have gotten more emails and text messages from Target in the past several weeks. Has anybody else got in all of these text messages and email coupons and all this stuff from Target? Am I the only? Target sends me a coupon or an email almost every other day. And I'm just like, here we go. I'm like, they are trying hard to get us to come back over there to Target. I don't know about y'all, but I get a lot of little messages from Target. And I'm like, dang, I forgot I didn't sign up for these little text messages and emails and things. And I'm getting a ton of them now. Thank you, Clarissa. And I'll definitely look into doing that. And I'm trying, Jacqueline. I really am. It's crazy. It is truly crazy. But I think we as people should learn to just support one another. We have to support one another. It makes no sense. And these people turn their backs on us. And so we have to say, okay, you know what? And listen, I know some of you want to get your candles. You might want to get some cleaning supplies. You may want to get some stuff. Listen, I had to buy my air fresheners. I had to get my air fresheners from the grocery store. I never buy air fresheners from the grocery store because they always be 2 times too high. And then somebody told me the other day, y'all let me know if this is correct. We're supposed to be boycotting Walmart. Is that true? We're supposed to be boycotting Walmart too at the same time? Where we supposed to go though? Now listen, we got to have some store. Somebody better tell me something, because I'm just like, now wait a minute. I'm just saying. Because somebody told me we supposed to be, oh Lord, I think it was Moni. Moni might have told me it was Walmart. It might have been Moni. I was in shock. I said, wait a minute. Yes, that's what Moni. I thought it was you, Moni. Moni told me Walmart. I said, Walmart. Listen here. Walmart is the only place you can go to get 3,000 socks for $5. What? And listen here, Donald Trump gonna make sure them tariffs go up, and Walmart gonna be expensive as crap in a minute. Y'all watch what I say, because Walmart gets a lot of goods. Now they're gonna buy it in bulk, but this man is messing with a whole lot of people. That's all I'm saying. He messing with a whole lot of people. I haven't gone to Target. I have not gone to Target. I do go to Target because I like to get my air fresheners from Target, because I get a better price at Target. So where do we go other than Walmart and Target? Y'all give me some other stores besides the Dollar Tree. Because I'm sitting here thinking, where else can we go? I don't know, because I haven't really done any shopping. But I need to get some air fresheners, because I have these air fresheners that I keep all around, and I need to, because everything got to smell good. When I open up the door, I have to smell nothing but clean. Because I am sensitive to smells. So you can't go to Walmart. I didn't really shop at Walmart for nothing anyway. And I was gonna start shopping. Oh, Aldi. But you know, Aldi is a mess of a store. You know what finishes everything? Aldi is a mess of a store. You can pick up a macaroon on one aisle, and then the next thing you know, it's a lawnmower on the other aisle. I don't know, but I like the store. Let me be honest. I do like the store. Publix, okay. I don't have a Publix, but Aldi, yes. Aldi, yes. I ain't lying, but that dog on Aldi. I said, wait a minute, the macaroons is on this aisle, and you go over one aisle over, and you got a leaf blower. I said, Jesus. And y'all got to understand, everything in California is like twice as expensive. And I started to send Daryl and the moderators the other day. Do y'all know the gas at the Costco is normally cheaper than everywhere else? Y'all know how much the gas was? The low grade gas was $4. I believe it was 29 cents. The high grade gas was $4. It was either 59 or 60 cents. So we headed almost back to $5 over here. So all of that drama about y'all talking about Trump was going to lower the gas price and all of this crap, not over here. We're not experiencing that over here. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about, because we ain't getting that over here. And I hadn't bought gas in a long time, and I went to go buy some gas, and I looked down, and the low grade was $4.29. The low grade, and I normally had started getting the premium. I couldn't even put premium in. I had to put the low grade in, because I wasn't about to pay no $4.60 for no darn gas. I really wasn't. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. But Jamal Bryant has been over there. He's still boycotting. And I'm just going to ask y'all, join me with the boycott. I don't know about St. James, because St. James he probably done already been to Target yesterday or the day before. I guarantee you he done been over there to the Target. I guarantee you he done been to the Target already. But we shall see. I'm going to ask him. But I guarantee you he done been over there to that Target. But I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, we got to stand for something. If we don't stand for something, I mean, we got to send a message some kind of way, because something is going on. Something's going on. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Shout out to all of you that are supporting the channel. Thank y'all so very much. Let me see what we're down to. I just need 8 more of you now. Miss T, thank you so very much for your support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. Erica, thank you so very much for your support of the channel. I just need 8 more of you guys to support the channel, and we will have reached our goal. Oh, and wait a minute, we got one more. So now I'll say 7 of you guys. I just need 7 more of y'all to support the channel, and I would appreciate it. Thank you. Now, somebody says, yeah, I know. I got to download my when you sign up at targetfast.org, you can get a downloadable PDF that'll tell you about all the businesses that we're supporting. So yeah, it is there. And that is the website, so that if you didn't know, that is targetfast.org for that. All right. So yeah, now I got a kind of personal question that I want to ask y'all, and I ain't trying to start nothing. And I'm almost scared to ask the question, because I'm really scared after what done happened to me in the last couple of days. But let me ask y'all a question. Y'all know John Legend's wife, Chrissy Teigen. Y'all know who Chrissy Teigen is? She was also like a model. Let me ask y'all something. I think Chrissy Teigen is really pretty, even when she was modeling. Now I know some of y'all gonna disagree with me. You don't have to disagree with me, but listen at CC. I know. See, y'all can't even stop. CC, let me get it out first before you say anything. T Davis too. Here go. I know how y'all feel about her, but that ain't what I wanted to talk about. Give me a minute. Here's what I want to talk about. When she first hit the scene as a celebrity with John Legend, I thought she was really pretty. She is going underneath the knife for all of these procedures. And the question really that I wanted to ask all of you, and this really is for the ladies, what is it about the American European culture that forces these women? Because I don't care what y'all say, this lady is not an ugly woman. They just keep, and her face is getting like that. I think K Rich is, because she keeps having all these cosmetic procedures. And something came across my phone today, because her face was in this big thing. She was all wrapped up because I guess she had some sort of facial surgery or something. And my heart just sank because I'm like, dang, she's actually kind of cute. And I didn't understand why in the world she was doing that to her face. And so that was kind of like my thing. I was like, okay, what in the world's going on with that? I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah. Oh, I love when y'all send me messages. Okay. All right. Somebody just sent me a message. Okay. Thank y'all. Let me see. Oh Lord, let me stop. Let me stop. Can y'all keep track for me? Because I'm gonna because y'all know I have to stop. And if you send me a message, y'all know it knocks me off my rocker. I'm sorry to stop. What was we? Now I think I only need 7 more of you guys. Thank y'all so much for your support. I appreciate it. I just need how much? I think it was 7 more, y'all. We down to 7 more people. Thank y'all so much. Where was I? I'm not gonna look at that anymore till I finish my next two stories. So don't let me look at that anymore. But I appreciate y'all. Keep giving, because if y'all it knocked me off my thingamajiggy, I get knocked off. And Clarissa says, can y'all please hit the like button? Please hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously I shouldn't have probably talked about her. I y'all just don't even like her. But I think she's pretty. And I don't know why she's doing this stuff to her face. This is a question for the ladies. Ladies, y'all answer this, and somebody can maybe come up and answer that question for me later. What is it about America that makes y'all want to do all of this stuff to your face? Do you think John Legend cares about the plastic surgery that she's doing? I don't think John cares, because most men that I know, we don't even be thinking about that stuff. And I'd be like, why is, and maybe the standard of beauty, maybe she's doing it for other women. I just don't know. Because what would make you keep going under the knife with kids? This woman has kids. Y'all do know Joan Rivers died because she was having cosmetic surgery, right? Y'all do know Joan Rivers died because she went there and had some cosmetic surgery, and she stopped breathing on the table. So I don't know. It's just, I like her. I just would, well, y'all say y'all don't like her, but I think she's quirky and she's funny. And so I like quirky and funny because I'm quirky and funny. So it is what it is. Y'all calm down. She's quirky and funny, and y'all know quirky and funny is exactly what I do over here at the Mad Church Disease Channel. Welcome to the Mad Church Disease Channel, a channel dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Want to stay connected to me and the Mad Church Disease community? Well, then join our email community newsletter. Stay in the know with all the updates and fresh content that is created for this channel. It's time you join the private community for the revolutionary family, where we can talk and laugh all in a space that's safe with a no judgment zone. Connect with other members and build lasting friendships. The doors are now open. Want to stay connected and be notified each time I go live? Subscribe to the text community and be notified each time that we go live. Simply add your details for instant updates on all our lives. Are you a budding YouTuber or business professional who would like my thoughts on all things business related? Book a free 15-minute consultation where I can help with social media, YouTube, web design, and so much more. Book your consultation now and build your future. Get away from the rat race and build your business. Shout out to almost 250 of you guys that are in the chat. Can you guys do me a favor and please hit the like button? According to the folks in the chat, we only have about 70 something likes. Can y'all get me to at least 125 likes? I would really appreciate it. Thank y'all so very much. Angela, thank you so very much for your support of the Mad Church Disease channel. I do appreciate your support. So thank you, Angela, as well. And if I can get 7 more of you guys to support the channel, y'all got to keep track. It might even be 6 more of y'all. I think we might be down to 6, but I done lost count, and I have to take time to go back over there and count. But at least, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start writing it down while I'm on this live, because my kooky mind, I'd be out of it. All right, now this topic might be a little bit controversial for us, but let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. The Supreme Court of the United States just upheld a punishment for a kid who wore a 2 genders only shirt to school. I kind of found this to be an interesting situation. Okay. And I wanted to ask you guys, as believers, Hold on. My computer's acting up. Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Leave me alone. This darn computer. Okay. Um, do you think as Christians we're entering into a time where having an opposing view based upon how society has moved in the maybe the last, I don't know, maybe 15 years, that it's going to become increasingly hard for Christians or people who believe a certain type of way? Now, I personally don't believe that you should be wearing that type of shirt in school anywhere. But I just believe you should not be wearing those types of shirts anyway. Just like I don't believe children should be allowed to come to shirts with the chronic on it, like they do in California. Like you showing up to school with a weed shirt on, I just don't agree with that. Some stuff you just, what's wrong with a plain shirt? You don't need to be showing up to school with a sign that say killer. Don't nobody want to see that. You understand what I'm saying? So something is off with that. That's just my humble opinion. But the question is that's on the floor, and you can come up and address this at some point in time too. But this is the question on the floor. The U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear an appeal in the case of a Massachusetts public school student who was punished for wearing a T-shirt that just stated there are only two genders. Okay, the High Court declined to grant the petition for a writ of certiorari. I believe that's the legal term. As a result, an earlier ruling from the first U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals against the minor student and his parents is allowed to stand. So not only did they, I guess, go after the kid, they went after the parent as well. And Samuel Alito is the only one that had a dissenting opinion. He denied to the denial of the petition, which was included in the orders list. This case presents an issue of great importance to our nation's youth, whether public schools may suppress student speech either because it expresses a viewpoint that the school favors or disfavors because of a vague concern about the likely effect of the speech on the school's atmosphere or on the students who find the speech offensive, is what Alito wrote. So the Supreme Court upheld the young man's punishment. And obviously they said they upheld his parents' punishment too. So something is up with the whole punishment thing of the parents too. Because now we done creeped over into another thing, but I understand that that's only because the parents shouldn't let you come outside with these type of clothes on. So the question on the floor, ladies and gentlemen, here's the question that's on the floor. Is it okay? Should it be allowed for a kid to say that wear a shirt that says two genders? Or, because Christians are going to use this as a sign of being persecuted. A lot of people are going to use this as saying, well, you're hampering my free speech on what I feel versus you thinking that there are more genders. And somebody told me the other day, they said, when this new thing, they said there's like 400 new genders or something, some list about 400 genders. I said, Lord, my mom and them would have went crazy. Like, who can explain 400 and something genders? That is something else. But it's on the books, ladies and gentlemen. And that's a question. I think that Christians are going to use this and stuff like this to say they're being persecuted. But I also think that this is one of the reasons why Donald Trump got elected. He got elected because they hold up cases like this stating, oh, you're persecuting us. And then the next thing you know, he's some Republican dude is going to be reelected over this whole thing on, you're persecuting our Christian speech and you're trying to hamper our Christian speech. I'm just asking the questions, ladies and gentlemen. But the Supreme Court upheld the young man's punishment. And guess who else was a dissenting opinion? Just y'all take a wild guess. Who y'all think was on the side of Samuel Alito? Who y'all think? I ain't even gonna wait. It was Uncle Clarence. Uncle Clarence. No, it wasn't Katani. It was Clarence. Clarence Thomas had a dissenting opinion as well. Uncle Ruckus. Yeah. And I just mentioned him because, we traded Thurgood Marshall for Uncle Ruckus. George Bush ought to be shaming himself for that. That's all I'm going to say on that note. He ought to be shaming himself for that. You gonna replace Thurgood Marshall with Clarence Thomas. That was total disrespect, in my opinion. That was total disrespect. And to be honest with you, I don't know why I almost said it. Lord help me, because I'm trying to get better. I don't know what made those people do that. That was just ridiculous. And to real African Americans, I take that as a tremendous insult. I don't know about you guys. I think that's insulting. It really is. It's insulting. It totally is insulting to me. I'm just saying. What did T. Davis say up here? What if he wore a shirt that said only one race? Will we see it differently? I'm sure. But there's only one race. It's the human race, right? There's only one race, the human race. I'm just saying. We love to separate ourselves and do all of that kind of stuff, but that's what keeps us so divided. And I heard a statistic today too, just thinking about this. In the next 35 years, I think they said 30 or 35 years, European Americans will no longer be the majority in this country. It will be spread out. So they're not even going to be the majority. So not in our lifetime, but in the coming up behind us, I guess I should say, in the next generation, the ones that are after us, the white people won't be in the majority anymore. Boy, that might be a different world to live in. Could you imagine what the world would have been like if we could have experienced it without all of the influence of all of this other garbage? That's interesting to think about. I just had a thought. That's interesting, huh? Could you imagine if you lived in a world where you didn't have to? You understand what I'm saying? That would be something. I'm sorry. That just made me think. But yeah, that's what the situation as it relates to that is, as it relates to these folks. All right. Now, you guys, the moderators are going to put a link in the description, or it's already in the description for you if you're watching the replay. You can sign up for our email subscribe list. You can sign up to get all of my email notifications as well as our text notifications. And so that anytime I get ready to go live or do some special lives, you can be sent a text notification. Now, we are going to use that text notification coming up here soon. Now, let me also tell you this while I'm thinking about it. The book club stuff was supposed to go out yesterday, but I forgot yesterday was a holiday. So if you have not yet purchased Reimagining Church by Frank Viola, please do so. We are going, and if you are a member of the channel, we're going to be going over Frank Viola's Reimagining Church, and we're going to be discussing and breaking church down in a way that some of you have never discussed church before. And I think that it would be very good conversation for you to have. So if you have never, or you have not yet become a member of the Mad Church Disease channel, and you want to understand how some people reimagine and rethink the church construct, this is going to get very good. And I want you guys to make sure that you grab a membership. I believe the lowest membership on the channel is like $4.99. Grab a membership. It supports the channel, and it will let you for the next 30 days come in and participate with us. And please consider renewing your membership if you are up for renewal, because we're going to have us a time. Okay. So that's what the situation is as it relates to the Supreme Court. But I did want to mention that to you. They upheld it. I thought it was kind of interesting situation. Let me see if I should show y'all this Christy Teigen picture that I saw. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Okay. This is what I saw. And this is what sparked it in me. I ain't gonna lie. I got to show y'all this picture. I got to show y'all this picture. Can y'all see this photograph of her face all wrapped up in this thing? She going under the knife for another facial procedure. And I'm sitting here like, Lord, look at her face. Okay, I'm going to take this down now. I'm just saying. Look at her face. All puffy, her whole head wrapped up. I said, Lord Jesus. And I don't know why somebody would just keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that. In a minute, she's going to look like one of those other women. Y'all know how some of those women in Hollywood, and they whole face be messed up and they look like a monkey's butt. They look like a monkey's butt. Her whole face is gonna turn into a monkey's ass. I'm just saying. Ass is in the Bible. Don't get mad. I'm just saying. That's horrible. And I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder what John Legend thinks of this. I bet you he's so mad his wife is doing all of this stuff to her face. I bet you anything he's upset. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Let me read the rest of it. Because it says, Chrissy Teigen is undergoing a transformation, and for better or worse, she is bringing fans along for the experience. And since I'm gonna read this, I'm gonna put it back up. Let me read what it says. John Legend's wife stunned plenty of people when she went live on Instagram and revealed that her head was heavily bandaged as she lay in the hospital bed on the 22nd. At the time, no one knew that Teigen was all bandaged up. The model disclosed her swollen face as a result from a cosmetic procedure the next day. In a since deleted Instagram post, she stated, I have had a hairline lowering procedure. But that's still on your face. Your hairline is up here, which means they're going to bring it down here, or they're going to stretch your hairline down here, which means it's going to be on your face, and it's a cosmetic procedure. So at the end of the day, it's a cosmetic procedure. And the point that I was making is, what makes folks continue to do all of these cosmetic procedures? That was the question that I presented on the floor to the ladies. And why would somebody who I think is cute, why would she continue to do this to her face? That's all I care about. That was the point I was making. That was the point. All right. I don't care what nobody say. Your hairline ain't worth your life. Your hairline ain't worth, because you can die in these procedures. Some of these procedures, you can lose your life. And yeah, we know that's kind of sort of self-explanatory. We know it's her choice, but I'm still asking the question. Still asking the question. The question that I wanted to know, because it's not about her choice. The question I had was, what makes people do these things and continue to do these things, cosmetics, to themselves? Is it just a European look, style? What makes people continue to go under the knife? That was the question I had. It wasn't a question of whether she should do it, shouldn't do it. I didn't ask any of those questions. The question that I ask is, what makes women do this kind of stuff? That was what my question was. Is it a beauty standard that she's trying to keep up? Is she trying to keep up with other women? And what's with the hairline thing? Is there something about the hair? What's the hairline? What would make, is it, well, why do you need your hairline to come down? Stuff like that. Like, I don't understand that. I'm a guy. I don't know. That's why I'm asking the questions. I don't know. But I just know when I saw her with that damn thing around her head, I said, wow. And her cheeks, like, big, like, you see her cheeks? Oh my God. I don't know. Her face looked a little puffy to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, that was the question that I had. Did I bring this up on the screen? Did I have that up on the screen? No, I didn't put it up. Oh man, I got another thing I wanted to share with y'all too, but I didn't create the thumbnail for it. All right, let me show y'all this story. Let me put this up on the screen. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't put this up. Oh man. Oh, it's not that. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Hot dog. Because I be trying to be all professional and have y'all see this baby's face? Y'all see this kid's face right here? Okay. Should the police be allowed to have you bring your child home bruised up and looking like this? Ain't nothing wrong with your nose, Moni. Oh Lord. Ain't nothing wrong with your nose. And that's why I'm asking y'all the question. Okay, I guess because of our society, we've made it easier for people to change their look. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Only thing I've seen dudes doing lately is getting them man units. Like, oh God. Listen, if you didn't see Funky Deneva's video when he bought that man unit, that thing was hilarious. Y'all need to go over there and find that video so y'all can see him with that man unit on his head. That was hilarious. I'm just saying. That man unit was hilarious. Let me read it to you what it says here. A grown man knocked, the lady says, a grown man knocked my baby out cold. California cop caught on a video body slamming a handcuffed 17-year-old girl like a rag doll. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 17-year-old girl. 17-year-old girl. Okay? Lord have mercy. The brutal arrest occurred the afternoon of May 21st outside a grocery store in the 500 block of West 2nd Street. Police responded to a report of a person trespassing at the San Bernardino Food for Less. Now, if you don't know where San Bernardino is, that's out here near my neck of the woods. It's about 35 minutes away. San Bernardino is, how can I say, without offending anybody that lives in San Bernardino, it's rough. When I go into San Bernardino, the only thing I can hear in my head is the theme song to The Wire. As you walk through the garden, you better watch your back. Well, I beg your pardon. You better watch your back. Because that San Bernardino is a whole mess. I swear, when you go to San Bernardino, you looking for hoppers to hop out of the street at any daggum time. I'm not lying. San Bernardino, you go downtown San Bernardino, the buildings is boarded up. I swear, I'm not making that up. I said, oh my God, this downtown. Downtown is where you're supposed to do business. The business buildings are boarded up. Jesus. Let me tell you what happened to San Bernardino. San Bernardino, they just done stole all the money. The city officials, in my opinion, have just raped the whole city, and that's why everything is bankrupt. Rancho Cucamonga was, I don't know how the municipality thing worked, but they were looking to buy San Bernardino. Like, I don't even know how that was going to work. And by the way, you all, in a couple of years, y'all might be flying into the San Bernardino airport because they did approve for the airport to actually be reopened. So you might be coming from Los Angeles now to take a flight and going all the way past the Ontario airport and going all the way to San Bernardino. I'm just saying. And who hangs out at the Food for Less? What you doing in the Food for Less parking lot? Talking about they was trespassing and trying to start a fight when the officers arrived. Well, my thing is this: if they was trying to start a fight, they shouldn't look like they was in one. Don't you agree? Shout out to T. Davis for becoming a member. Shout out to you, T. Davis. Do you think a child should look like they was in the fight when the police got a hold of them, and a girl at that? And I don't care how the woman was dressed, the young lady was dressed. At the end of the day, she's still a young lady. You understand what I'm saying? And see, in California, they be thinking a certain kind of way. Like if you're a how should I say it? If you're a more male looking lady, that's the best I could think of it. That's the best I could come up with because my brain is scattered. Because she kind of dressed in the baggy pants and the things, whatever. So they just tossed them around, and maybe the police officer didn't know she was a girl, because of the way that she was dressed or something. I don't know, but your child should not come home looking like this because the police took your handcuffed child and threw them on the ground. This is another lawsuit, and the taxpayers in California, we paying up the wazoo for police lawsuits. Do y'all know how much money that we're paying in California for just settling lawsuits with the police? I mean, millions and millions and millions of dollars. And then people wonder why our taxes and everything is so daggone high out here. It's because we keep having to pay for stupid stuff like this that you don't even have anything to do with. I'm just saying. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. But yep, And it says the officer managed to cut one off her wrist before she started wrestling. That's when the patrolman flung the girl to the ground face first, according to the Los Angeles Times. So he put her face into the ground. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, though. Let me tell y'all young people something, because this is forever going to live on the internet. So let me go on and put this on out here. Let me put this on out here. That's from the oh yeah, that's from The Wire too, Moni. Weebay, I remember that character. But anyway, y'all are hilarious. But I really do. If you ever go to San Bernardino, one of these days, I might take y'all downtown San Bernardino. That might be for a private live. That's a good idea. Just so y'all can see it. Here's the thing, young people. Most of you all have been trained and taught to respect authority. And to respect the police. I know there's narratives out there that say that we don't, as African Americans, teach our people and our young people how to respect the police. And nothing could be further from the truth. And the reason why that is because we want you to come home at night, right? And I want y'all to hear me. If you ever hear this tape, understand something. Just comply as much as you humanly possibly can. Now, I want to let you know something, young people. Some police officers are going to talk to you to try to egg you on, to get you emotionally involved so you'll get out of your character. They just don't only do it to you. They do it to all adults, and they especially do it to Black men and Black males. And the reason why they do that is because if you get out of your character, you're going to be looking just like this young lady. They're going to beat the heck out of you. And LAPD is known in California for taking you into an alley and beating the hell out of you. They are known for that. And dropping you off if you're a gang member in another gang's territory and leaving you there and you having to run hurt home. They're known for that. Okay. So you have to change the way you think. And listen, I don't care how much they try to agitate you. You cannot physically assault a police officer or start swinging on the cops, because if you do that, they're going to add more charges onto your stuff, and they're going to say you hit them and you did all of these things. Just comply as much as you can, because if you don't comply, you're going to find yourself in a whole bad situation. That's my PSA for the day for the young people. Young people, just do your very best and stop letting your emotions get the best of you, because our society, the way our society is talking right now, they got these young people thinking that they just like the other people. You're not. You're different. You're not allowed to talk back to the police. You're not allowed to get up in the police face. You're not allowed to do all of those things, because it's going to result in something that looks just like this. I'm just saying. You cannot do this. You just cannot do this. If you want to live, if you want to get home to your mother, your father, your loved ones, you cannot do this. You cannot be swinging. You can't have one of your arms handcuffed and you be swinging so that the police, all he has to do is pull on your arm and put you on the ground. And now you got a big old bruise on the side of your face, because guess what? You and your parents are now trying to sue the city. And really, when you sue the city, you're suing all the rest of us, because all the rest of us are going to be the ones who are going to have to pay for it. Can we just get some civility around here? That's all I'm saying. Young people, you just can't do this. You just can't do this. Shout out to the 260 of you guys watching. Can y'all please hit the like button? I'm going to go check these likes first. That's what I'm going to do before I get to my next couple of stories here. I need y'all to hit the like button. Can y'all please do that? Sorry, y'all. I got to pause for a minute. I need to check these likes, because normally y'all know I don't even be looking, because I trust you all, and I think I might be far too trusting, because some people just mistreat me. Okay, y'all got me to 127 with almost 300 people in here. So can we get to 175? To the people in the bushes, can you please hit the button, like button as well, because nobody will know you hit it. I promise you, I won't even hold you up against the digital wall and command you or anything like that. Just hit the like button for me, please. I appreciate it. All right, thank y'all so much. I really do. Let me see which one. Okay, now this might be a story. I've never really paid this story any attention, really. So I was reading through some stuff. Now, I heard about this, but I never really paid it any attention. Now, this is Steve and Marjorie Harvey. Okay. Uh, Apparently, Marjorie's ex-husband, his name is Jimmy. Um, and every time I say the word Jimmy, the only thing, you know what goes through my head? Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got sold. Y'all remember that? Girl, I told y'all I'm goofy. Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got sold. I am a goofball. Y'all remember that in that movie? That was so freaking funny. I don't know. Eddie Murphy. That's the other thing about Eddie Murphy. He can surprise you in some of those movies, but that was hilarious. That movie was so funny. That was so funny. But anyway, Jimmy Townsend, who happens to be the ex-husband of Marjorie Harvey, he is not letting his story go. I guess he is GG to the 10,000 power, because they said he is not letting this story die anytime soon. He was a formerly incarcerated drug kingpin, and he was married to Marjorie when he was convicted in 1992 on federal charges of conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute cocaine and possession with the intent to distribute cocaine, and he was sentenced to life in prison. The two divorced in 2002 and share adult children, Morgan and Jason. Townsend, a Memphis native like his ex, was granted a second chance at a free man's life when President Barack Obama commuted his sentence the day before leaving office on January the 19th, 2017. Shout out to President Obama. Everybody put some purple hearts right now in the chat for President Obama. And also, I'm going to say these purple hearts are also for Joe Biden. We're sending our good wishes and our good stuff towards Joe Biden. Joe Biden saved our lives during COVID. Can y'all put some purple hearts in the chat for Joe Biden and Barack Obama, please? Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Put some hearts in there, some purple hearts. Shout out to Joe Biden, man. Shout out. You know, Joe Biden's dealing with almost stage 4 cancer. Come on, y'all. Shout out to Joe Biden. If it wasn't for Joe Biden, a whole lot more people would be dead. Y'all can say what y'all want about Joe Biden, but shout out to Joe Biden. I mean that. I really mean that. Shout out to Joe Biden and shout out to Barack Obama. Because if it wasn't for Joe Biden, hundreds and hundreds of thousands more people would have lost their lives, because that idiot that we're dealing with right now would have absolutely done nothing to make sure that those people were safe and saved. So no, shout out to Joe Biden. Appreciate you, Joe Biden. Oh, that is Jimmy Townsend. And on the other side, of course, is Marjorie and her now husband, the one and only Steve Harvey. Okay. that's who that is. Oh, according to this, ladies and gentlemen, Townsend, a Memphis native, rumors are alleging that Marjorie and her husband, Steve Harvey, played a pivotal role in his release, have circulated online for some time. According to Townsend, that narrative could not be further from the truth. He's trying to tell y'all that they ain't help him get out of no jail. So don't y'all start buying in to the bull. Jimmy wants you to know not only does he have soul, but Jimmy has the truth on his side. And Steve and Marjorie didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. Steve and Marjorie are accused of not aiding her ex-husband Jimmy Townsend's gain of clemency after 27 years in prison. They had nothing to do with getting me out of prison, he said, although they are in the perfect position to help me, but they didn't, he said in May 26 Instagram post. Townsend continued, I'm not bitter about that, because here I am sitting in front of y'all having written a book, 2 books, in fact. All right. And he had a book entitled Snakes in the Garden, a tell-all about his street enterprise and how Marjorie, aka Lady Heron, contributed to his success and downfall in 2023. Now, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I thought Lady Heron was in the movie Harlem Nights. Y'all remember Lady Heron? I know, Moni, because I'm going there. I'm getting there. I promise you, I was on my way. But wasn't Lady Heron in the movie with Harlem Nights? Y'all remember when the cop he had sunshine in the car, and she was supposed to take the money and put the money in the trunk, and she switched it out with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, and then they pulled him over. And he didn't know that he was with Lady Heron. I'm just saying that was pretty funny too. I don't know why I have all these references in my mind. Isn't that crazy? But Lady Heron. So he said that Marjorie was Lady Heron. That is hilarious to me. But yeah, and to Moni's point, why is Marjorie and Steve supposed to help? And that's my other question for tonight. Now, this goes a little bit deeper. Why, when a person gets blessed by God, we just automatically assume and think that their family is supposed to come to their rescue and help them out? They didn't put him in jail. He put himself in jail because of the choices that he made. That's my question on that one. Y'all, somebody keeping track of the questions tonight? I'll remember them if you come up and have to ask me. But I'm trying to tell you right now, I don't like this whole thing all the time that every time somebody makes a life choice and they get themselves into some stuff, you then want to turn around and ask your family to save you from the stuff that you done caused for your own self. No. You didn't call me before you went to go rob the bank. Don't call me after. And then when you robbed the bank, it's not like you came by here and dropped me off $10,000, $15,000. Why should I care that you robbed the bank? I'm just saying. Why do I care that you robbed the jewelry store? It's not like you came over here and bought me none of them diamond necklaces and ropes and chains and things that you stole. Not saying that I would take any of it anyway, but I probably would. Y'all pray for me. But anyway, this is America. So let's get it straight. I don't understand why people go to jail and then expect for their family always to keep sending out all of these hundreds of dollars of care packages. Do y'all know how expensive it is to keep sending something to somebody in prison? Trust me, I know. I truly do know. They don't even let you, it used to be you could just buy it from a website or whatever and ship it to the prison. You can't even do that no more. You have to buy it from the prison approved places. And normally a lot of the prison approved places are like 3 times as high that you could go get somewhere else. But you got to get it from the prison, the list that's approved by the prison. Even when it comes to the phone calls and stuff, that stuff is expensive. And to be honest with you though, Rita, if we don't send it to them, no one else is going to send it in to them. Can you imagine being locked down for 10 years and nobody sends you nothing? Nobody puts no money on your books. Do you know what you about to be in prison? Listen here, Rita. If your cousin and them go to jail, even if you don't send nothing but about $50 every couple months, send them that $50 because I'm trying to tell you it's going to make a huge difference for them. And you know how many people go to jail and nobody even sends them a letter, Rita? I'm for real, Rita. You got to send them something, Rita, because if you don't send them nothing, Rita, they ain't going to get no mail. They ain't going to get no care packages. They can't get them shower shoes. I mean, come on, Rita. You got to send them $5, Rita. Come on, Rita. Send them $5, Rita. Rita say, I ain't sending you nothing. Rita say, don't even look for me to send you nothing. Rita, that's hilarious to me. You know that's hilarious. At the end of the day, if you go into jail, I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you go into jail for any illegal activity that you have done, do not depend on your family to take care of you. And don't get mad at us if we don't send you nothing, because guess what? We didn't send you there. Welcome to the Mad Church Disease Channel, a channel dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Want to stay connected to me and the Mad Church Disease community? Well, then join our email community newsletter. Stay in the know with all the updates and fresh content that is created for this channel. It's time you join the private community for the revolutionary family, where we can talk and laugh all in a space that's safe with a no judgment zone. Connect with other members and build lasting friendships. The doors are now open. Want to stay connected and be notified each time I go live? Subscribe to the text community and be notified each time that we go live. Simply add your details for instant updates on all our lives. Are you a budding YouTuber or business professional who would like my thoughts on all things business related? Book a free 15-minute consultation where I can help with social media, YouTube, web design, and so much more. Book your consultation now and build your future. Get away from the rat race and build your business. Shout out to all of you guys that are in the chat. Yes, I am a social media influencer. I recognize that, understand that. If you are looking to start a YouTube channel, grow a YouTube channel, I can most certainly help you. If you're looking to get information on website growth, if you're looking for social media marketing, any of those types of things, I can most certainly help you. So you can actually hit the link that is in the description below and book a 15-minute free consultation. Your first consultation is free with me. Any consultation after that, you'll have to go and book that. But I want to let you know you can get a free 15-minute consultation with me, and we'll take care of that. Now, there was something else I needed to tell y'all I only need 5 more of you guys to support the channel. We're down to 5 people. Can I get at least 5 of you to support the channel with $10 and we will have met our budget for tonight? 5 more and we are done. All right, guys, thank y'all so much. Please hit the like button if you have not already done. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. You guys will not believe. I got a thing from, who was it? Well, I use some apps to help me grow the channel, right? And I don't think this is going to happen, but this is what they sent me. Let me see what it says. I have a goal, ladies and gentlemen. They want to give me a goal, and y'all, I can't make this up. So I want to show it to y'all so y'all can see. Hopefully y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? They are, or maybe I can do it that way. They are trying. I don't think that's coming out too well. Pretty much what it says is they want me to reach 19,000 subscribers by next month on the 10th. I don't think. Well, I'm not going to say that it can happen, but we had a slow growth getting us to 18,000. But if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do so. We have a goal. Let's see if we can get to 19,000 subscribers by the 10th of July. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's what they said. But I don't think that's going to happen. And I shouldn't say that, I know, but I'm just saying. Because it's a lot of work for me to do that. And the 10th is like right around the corner. That's like what? That gives me a little over a month or so. Well, it's possible because I've done it before, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. And for those of you that did come into the live tonight who were celebrating with me for 18,000, thank y'all so very much. It is more than just a notion. I got my little old channel over here with my mere 18,000 folks, and I love every single one of y'all, and thank y'all so very much. And so I appreciate every single one of y'all. I really, really do. So yes, thank y'all so very much. Which one of these stories do I want to tell? Let me see. Okay. All right, ladies, this is another one for you. Okay. Let me tell you what my question is first before I read this story. Do you believe that a man's love life should affect whether or not he can play a movie role, his real love life? Do you think that he should be canceled because of his love life or some things that happen in his love life? Here we go, Moni, here we go. And I quote, respectfully, hell no. Blair Underwood's dream role to play Marvin Gaye triggers debate over his complicated love life after ending a 27-year marriage for a long-time friend. Okay. The complicated paths of love and artistry often intertwine in unexpected ways. For actor Blair Underwood, his recent interest in portraying Motown legend Marvin Gaye comes 4 years after his own romantic life has taken a dramatic and almost parallel turn. Months after divorcing his wife of nearly 30 years, Underwood quickly got engaged to his best friend of 41 years. Now he hopes to channel the brilliance of the Mercy Mercy Me singer, whose love life was far more layered and controversial, as well as more complex. Let me just tell y'all this right now. Blair Underwood is Marvin Gaye? I don't think so. I don't see it. Y'all see it? I don't see it. I know, right, Moni? I don't get it. Like, but I'm for the even for the role, do you see Blair Underwood playing Marvin Gaye? I don't see it. It's a good thing I'm not a casting director because I just don't see it. Maybe this gonna be on the Lifetime network, maybe, because y'all know when Wendy Williams still had a little bit of sanity and she kept producing all them made for TV movies, she just had all kind of people playing the role. But I just don't see it. Miss Lex, you are too funny. She talking about her competition was in her face the whole time. Well, sometimes you know certain things be right under your nose and you don't pay it any attention. And then all of a sudden you have an epiphany and realize, oh, wait a minute, this is a good person. Moni says the makeup and the prosthetics are going to do miracles. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I just, I don't know about this casting. This casting is a little interesting to me. I don't know. Every time I look at him, I'm just like, I just don't see it. But anyway, let me concentrate. But Moni, to answer your question, that's what it is. They're saying that because he ended his marriage so abruptly and went right on over, I don't think 27 years is abruptly. The marriage was over and he got with his best friend. It's going to affect whether or not he can sing, "Oh, mercy, mercy me." They saying I am such a goofball. They're saying he won't be able to sing none of them songs because he's now with his best friend. He's not going to be able to play the role any better because he done divorced his wife and now he's married. Now he's with his best friend. Isn't that weird to y'all? That don't strike y'all as weird? Is there another Law and Order? You talking about the old Law and Order? Is there a new Law and Order? Y'all know I don't be watching TV. Lynn, is there a new Law and Order? I'm waiting on an answer for that one. I used to love Law and Order back in the day. I like all those law programs. And the only reason why I don't watch the new Madlock is because I refuse to get Paramount Plus. I'm not doing that. We already got too many darn apps. These companies better join up and give us one package. This is enough of this. Is there a new Law and Order? Can somebody answer for me, please? Because I don't know. I don't understand what that has to do. Somebody said, wait, what do you say? I don't understand what that has to do with him playing the role. That's stupid. Yeah, I know, right? It is dumb. It is dumb. Oh, somebody said, Gerald said Wolf made 2 more. I did not know that. I had no clue. And thank you, Gerald, for answering the question. Moving right along. See, I gotta get another rug. I'm gonna be on trip myself and fell on my face. Lord have mercy. This is what we're gonna end with. So if I ain't pissed y'all off enough this week, here we go with this story. Here we go. And this is I got a question for all of these stories tonight. I got questions for all these stories tonight. If you so happy to be a white nationalist, why do you cover your face? That's the question. If you're so proud of your muscles and you got your big arm out and you're so happy and you see the guy in the corner, how he's hiding behind the shield with his mask on. If you so happy to be a white supremacist and a white nationalist, why wear the mask? Why don't you just take the mask off and take the hoods off and let everybody see your face? You know why? I got my own theory why you won't do it, but that's the question that's on the table in regards to this story, ladies and gentlemen. That's the question. Okay. April say, you good, Marcellus. Hey, April, I be trying. Thankfully, somebody feels like some of these stories are, are decent and, is worth talking about. I appreciate you because it takes a little bit of work to put this stuff together. Let me tell you this story about these dudes. There was 150 masked white nationalists marched through Kansas City, Missouri, always up in Kansas. Kansas, what y'all got going on over there? Kansas, it's always them big old plain states where these dudes can just come all out in the open. On Saturday, flooding downtown with Confederate flags, upside down American banners, and chants of life, liberty, and victory, and reclaim America. Now, here's my question. If you got the flag turned upside down, why would you be claiming that you want to reclaim America when you don't really like America because you have the flag upside down? Here's another question to you, ladies and gentlemen. I thought these group of people said it was unpatriotic for you to have the flag upside down and burning flags and kneeling when other people sang the national anthem. This must be a new breed of white nationalists, because I thought the white nationalists was supposed to be patriotic, right? How you gonna reclaim America when you don't even like what America stands for with their flag and so forth? You had it upside down. I'm confused. Just a question I'm asking. It was held, and the demonstration was held on public grounds. And the thing is, you bought those darn shields because you didn't want to get hit with nothing. Because after a while, you run into the right group of people, and next thing you know, this done turned into a whole fight. But here's another question I'm going to pose. Is it me, or does it seem like Donald Trump is trying to get us into a race war? Insulting that gentleman from Africa, bringing all of these white farmers over from Africa, saying all of this mess, all while Putin is killing all of these people, and while all of the Israelis is over there killing all of them Palestinians, and no one is saying nothing. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, Israel is wrong for what they are doing. Netanyahu is disgusting, and he should be brought up on war crimes. That's just my opinion. Because I thought human life was supposed to be worth something. Even if you disagreed with a person's belief system or whatever, their lives were supposed to still matter, right, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, the only reason why we're supporting Israel is because the Bible tells us we're supposed to support them. Well, wait a minute. The Bible also told us that as long as the earth remained, that these people will be fighting. So there's never going to be peace over there. Because even if they get to a place where they think they're peaceful, somebody's going to blow them up. I'm just telling you. Okay, well, let me be clear. So I can just make sure I'm clear. I want to make sure I'm clear. The first line of that says more than 150 mass white nationalists marched through Kansas City, Missouri on Saturday. So was I correct in Kansas City, Missouri? And I know that Kansas City, Kansas is different, but Kansas City, Missouri, I did read it right? I thought I did. Yeah, so I want to make sure I read that correctly. Wow, these people are crazy. And they're racist, and they're trying to get us into a race war. That's my point on that one. I'll just let you know that. These people are weirdos. But Donald Trump is trying to get us into a race war. That's my opinion. I really do. I feel that way. because the temperature of the country is really, it's strife filled. Oh my God, is it strife filled? It's the thing that people are not saying that they want to say, that they're harboring. Uh-huh. And that's the bad part about it. I think I think I'm okay. No, it didn't go over my head. I got it. I understood what you said. I got it. I'm just kind of in my own head. I'm thinking about a million things all at the same time. I am. I'm thinking about a million things. Somebody said, I wonder if they're all in that same area. That's scary. Hey, I don't know. Only thing I can tell you is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me. But ladies and gentlemen, we've gone past our hour. Just for the brief, I'm going to give us about 15 more minutes because I got to go eat. I haven't eaten yet. So we're going to do about 15 minutes. So if you wanted to chime in on any of these topics, you're going to have to do it really fast because I'm not going to stay up here all night because I need to go eat and I'm hungry. Larry Love, if they would have marched down Prospect Ave, the YNs would have had target practice. Oh my God. But that's what I mean. They're trying to get us there. Yeah, we still on. We don't go off, Kevin, until the show is over. Where you been? Where you been? I appreciate you, Kevin Moore. Thank you so much. All right. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to Darlene for putting a color on it tonight and supporting the channel. Shout out to T Davis for supporting the channel. Let me see if I can do this right. Miss T, thank you so much. Erica, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Oh, how am I going to do this? I got to move over the screen. Let me get over here. I cannot. Who else am I thanking tonight? Clarissa, thank you so very much. Angela, thank you so very much. And thank you for congratulating me. I appreciate it. And I feel the love. Thank y'all so much. I really do. Thank y'all so much. Somebody send me another message. So yes, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all so very much for supporting the channel. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Zelle and Venmo, as well as PayPal. All of that information is in the screen. If you're watching this replay, feel free to support the channel. We have many of you that support the channel after the channel even goes off. Look at y'all, Mary, you're a mess. He said on a friend's podcast. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Kevin, for putting the color on it. I do appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Listen here. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Mad Church Disease will most certainly be around. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to go up and we're going to get better. We're going to go succinctly into our purpose for what I want to be doing in the next 6-7 months. And so it is what it is. Nothing is going to deter me. Nothing's going to distract me. And I won't even allow anyone to do so. Just so y'all know. Oh, I'm fully aware of what I'm dealing with. Tomorrow, we're going to, of course, deal with the TD Jakes case. I'm going to be talking about that and giving you my perspective on that. And we'll be dealing with Dr. Scrotum Sniffer as it relates to that. And so you guys get ready for that conversation. Okay. So we'll have the conversation on tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you guys will make sure that you are here for the Mad Church Disease channel and you guys are ready. Make sure you get you some wine or something to drink for tomorrow because we're going to have a time. Listen, we're going to have a time. Yes, Lord. Oh, we gonna have a time. Y'all better get ready because it's gonna be interesting tomorrow. Love every one of you. We're gonna have a time tomorrow dealing with TD. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. Please make sure that you hit the like button, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the bell icon, and make sure you press all notifications so that way you will never miss any of the exclusive content that comes on my channel. Make sure that you never miss a video. Now, I try to go live every day about 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then I come back at night at around 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 10:30 Eastern Standard, with some more exclusive content. So if you want more Mad Church Disease show content, we'd love for you to become a member, a revolutionary member of our channel. Please make sure that you hit the join button that's right next to the subscribe button or somewhere around here so that you guys can receive access to special community posts. You guys get all of the access to my community only lives, because we've got some sipping chats that we're going to be doing, and you guys will get exclusive content. So just make sure that you head on over to the channel page, click on the join button, and make sure that you do that. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you on my very next video.
We are Mad Church Disease, helping you understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. This is a show for everyone, believers and non-believers, from churched to the unchurched. Help us grow the channel by supporting our non-profit causes and create more consistent content. Donate by Cash App or PayPal, or buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.